Hello, 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 hello. Hey, we're on. See myself 3 times. What's going on there? Good evening, people. How you doing? I'm on everything. I'm on Twitch. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube tonight. Gonna make some beats. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'm so easily distracted tonight. I haven't done anything today that I wanted to do. I'm meant to study. I was meant to go for a 5K walk, and I only did. Oh, okay. I'm 400 steps short. I was meant to make some music, which we are going to do, so that's a good one. But yeah, I'm a little bit behind on things. Feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday, but my breathing's a bit ugh. So I haven't still recovered. If I talk too loud or breathe too heavy or push my throat, then my voice is very tickly right now. My throat is very tickly even. I'm going to take some breaths because I've just been rushing around trying to get everything sorted on time. Luckily, I had FL on earlier, having a little play. Just trying to get my head around how a certain little plugin works. So it's one I used a while ago. Let's change some screens up there. And you can see nothing. I am on the wrong scene. Okay, let's Cheers, Zyro. I had no idea. My Stream Deck was telling me the sound's on, but yeah, OBS is not listening to Stream Deck. What's going on? I'll keep an eye on that. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, what I'm doing is playing with this multi-sampler called Playbox. And it's basically playing like 4 different samples at once on each note. And then say like the next one. So you play them together. So yeah, all I've managed to do in that little bit of silence is just put down a few of those samples to play on a loop. It's so eerie, like the frequencies you get through it. There is some hub, which I kind of want to bring out a little bit. So what I may do, just first and foremost, have I got any 808s about? I'm not really an 808 person, so I don't use them that often. Trying to do a little bit more. 808. I might take that one and just take the knock off it. I'm not really a fan of that knocking sound on it. Try that again. So, set to E, is it? All right, let's just change that to E then. I'm just gonna steal that MIDI pattern. Oh, it's not going to be in key, is it? Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way then. Yeah, what key is it in? It's in B flat minor. Let's actually mix that up. I don't want to play in B flat. It's too many accidentals. I kind of like the sound of that already. Yeah. What was it again? G minor. So G minor. I'm on the wrong track, so C, D, E, F, G. It's around there. Let's go higher. Shouldn't take too long just to knock these out, hopefully. That's just an octave, isn't it? That's not going to help. Yeah. Could look at wave candy. Bam, bam. Is it an octave? Oh, that drum needs to get away. That was an idea from earlier, which I'm not feeling anymore. I'm better with this stuff with my guitar. Screw it, let's get wave candy on it, or let's get note grabber or something. I have no patience when I'm streaming because I don't want to keep you guys bored while I'm trying to figure out pitch. So let's check out Note Grabber. Where have I got that stored? So this is NaviD's plugin. If I use it correctly, that is, then this should be pretty good. So it's already on record mode. All you got to do is play the track, and you'll get very light bits of it's because I'm not putting much in there. Right, so straight away you'll see something's coming on the screen, but let's whack that gain up. Yeah, let's try that again, and we'll turn that gain down because we're picking up a bit too much noise now. And there is a lot of noise on this track. Let's turn Shaper Box off temporarily. God, this track does keep going. I may need to play with the release times. Cool. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no. So we've got some MIDI. Now the bit I haven't yet figured out is you can drag the MIDI. A little bit of text came up there. God, that really doesn't stop, does it? What on the track is making that noise? I don't like that. I don't like things that drag on for too long. I like to be in control of that stuff. Right, anyway. We have got that. Can we go from the piano screen and drag that over onto the MIDI there? Is that right? Or have I just took this out of the correct key? That sounds about right. So let's just stretch that out. And also on the sample itself, let's just set it to stretch. Going to play with that 808 a little bit. That's giving us the thump of that 808, but it's taken off that. If I turn that envelope, look, there's like a thump. I don't want that. I'm kind of taking the kick element out of this. Right, whoa. Let's get those other two bars done, shall we? Nice. So that repeats again. I know what kind of drum beat I want on this, but I can't bother to make it myself. So I'm going to look for it, and let's hope I can skim through this the drums on this splicing without triggering someone's song algorithm on YouTube again. I'm still salty about that. Right. I kind of want like a boom bap kind of drum. And I'm going to beat the hell out of it a little bit, I think. Probably not that, but... So with the splice bridge on, this should tempo map. I say should. Actually, I kind of like this now. First one I fell on. Let's go with that. Right, so what I'm going to do, now we know that works, and just turn off Splice Bridge for a second, close down these extra plugins. Where's Splice? Oh yeah, I forget Splice. I can't really share on the screen without manually showing and thinking, but I'm literally just using it like a folder right now. I'll be back on in a sec, once I figure out what I'm doing. All right, so we got a Serato sampler here. And I'm just going to drag a drum loop on here, and then hopefully, ooh, that's a little better, but not great. So I'm just going to auto set. I think we can do it from the start of the track though. So the pre-programmed MIDI I've already put in is for a very, I don't know, probably a sample which was shorter. So let's just drag that to there, quantize, articulate. So what I've done is just split it up into like, I don't know, 16 chops, and each one's playing nice and rhythmically. And that allows me then, you can just come in here and just start. Just mess around. The only thing I'd like to do better than that, I think, that is set to 2, but I've already filled my pad. And that's the problem. If I could have set that to 1 and add up my half, it would have been even more fun. It is what it is. Yeah, screw it. We'll have fun with this. Let's get this 808 feeling a little bit different. What am I looking for? Filter, maybe? Let's give it some bottom. Made that a little bit muddy, so that drum gives it a proper, like, I don't know, like early noughties boom bap vibe. I think I need to now approach this a little bit different. so far. Kind of got an idea there, just mashing, but so bring that up again. So it's major. Let's take that to a piano roll. Where are you? Labs. It's going to sound like early noughties, kind of, I don't know, I kind of go for that staccato piano kind of vibe. Even that sounded quite nice. All right. I've got to figure out in a second how to make that playbox synth just shut up a little sooner. That's nice. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. Can I just push that back a little? That's better. Okay, so the next one down is normally a diminished chord, I think. Yeah, so in G minor, that's an A diminished. Okay. So what have I got going on here then, actually? Let me just pay attention for a sec. Oh, it's an octave. Which is a bit strange. It works, but I thought I was doing a 7. But... So what that should technically be then, you could try putting an A there. Bring you back there. Bring you down. Just get some. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that'll work, I think. So I'm working backwards here. But if that's a D, what am I doing? So let's just play on here. Oh, okay. So it's just an F and a G. I'm so out of the loop tonight. pitch where we need to be. Let's just bring that up. Let's get an A in the middle of that, I think. An A sharp. Yeah, that seems right. Easy. And then if I just sit on that note for the rest of the... Sounds nice. The chords, though, could be inverted, I think, just to be something a little nicer. Also, let's put them on their own channel. So this is for labs. No, not you, the channel. You're taking me back to the drum pattern, aren't you? This is why we can't be friends. You're clingy. Cool. Yeah, it sounds like a cheap ringtone from 20 years ago. So what I'm going to do, we are literally just playing DGF, DC7. Sorry, I could not read tonight. The reason I was late, I was like doing everything from like sorting this desk out to scrubbing this mask so I could see through it. And here we are a little later. I can't read. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Cool. So we have got a G, C, and yeah, actually having a clue what I'm trying to be playing there. I think what I was meant to be doing is we're going from F, A, D. So these aren't basic triads anymore. That's what I'm getting at. Because I'm guessing I was meant to be playing F, A, and that should be, you would normally put a C there, and I've got a D7. Which is all cool, but that should be there. And I'm playing a 7. I'm going to try playing an octave. It's a little bit better. I can worry about specifics later. Let's get an idea down. Burr off the rough edges after. What's that doing there? We're just going to bring in these chords. So from the top, this will sound a little bit more like this. So what I want to do, what do I want to do? A few things I want to do. First of all, I want to give him a bit more thump. Maybe it needs a multi-presser or something. Put a high pass on it. I feel like it needs just a little bit more love, and I don't know. So I'm going to take this MIDI pattern. I'm going to whack it on something else. How about the Keybase? Can you help? It doesn't sound like you can. Not that high up though. And these seem to be overlapping slightly. So yeah, if I grab those and just make them articulate, will that... For some reason, these are not... Okay, we're using this as an instrument to sit behind the other bass anyway, so hopefully it won't matter too much. Going to take this as well. I'm going to make bigger on the stereo space. Don't know what that plugin is. Something I got for free once, I think, and I've just never looked at. Imaging. Where are you, Ozone? Was it Ozone I wanted? Or was it... Let's just get it stopping for a second, because I think I've crashed my machine. I'm the king of technical difficulty, I tell you. Oh, according to Twitch, it says I'm streaming Banjo-Kazooie. Well, that's a lie, isn't it? Best to fix that whilst I'm waiting. I seriously think OBS is kind of degrading in what it does. Yeah, it's saying I'm doing Banjo-Kazooie. Let's sort that out. Oh, the description's correct, the tag's right, just the title. Cool. Meanwhile, FL has still toppled over. Although at the top corner, it's saying finalised. Let me just double check if that's moving. No. Right, what I'll do, because you guys do not want to go crazy off this sound, I'm just going to mute it a second so all you hear is my voice. And I will put up with the annoying sounds. Yep. Right. White screen of death. Goodbye, FL. I didn't save that, so I'm praying. My autosave kicked in. It doesn't normally let me down. Now I've got to figure out how do I find my backup folder. I'm wondering if... I think I may have had a few too many things loaded. But then again, I've always got this many things loaded, and I've got twice the amount of RAM nowadays than I did have, so surely I should be able to handle the same, if not a little bit more. Right. I'm going to go digging, see if I can find out where the backup of that is. It's usually in the documents folder somewhere. Documents, image line, FL, projects, backup. Here we go. Is today the 4th? It is. Okay, it's this one at the top. So when did that auto save? I'm I'm starting to enjoy streaming games more than music now. I love making music, but hey, it saved at the point it crashed. That's good. This is why it's very important if you do stuff like this on FL. Just set it to backup every minute. It's really, really worth it. Let's get rid of that plugin, which just caused a lot of beef. It's now causing a lot of trouble to switch it off. Oh, this is a load of silly, isn't it? I'm just going to check the resource monitor. It's on 5%, 5.1, 5.6. So it is doing things. I don't know if it's crashed or if it is actually just struggling to do something. I don't know what to do. Do I let it get, did I wait? Or do I cancel it again? But yeah, there's no crazy looping sound now, but whatever plugin I loaded, I've never used it before. I think I got it free from Plugin Boutique when I bought something else, I think. It's called Binauralizer. Never used it, accidentally just loaded it up. FL is not a fan of it, and now it's auto-saved with it on. I've got to go at this just to get my project back. Then I am just going to uninstall that bad boy. I'll just rip it out of the VST folder. FL is still moving up and down in CPU. It's not responding to my MIDI controller anymore. Yeah, widescreen and def. Let's wait a little bit. It's a shame. All right, I'm going to close it down. We're going to go at it one more time. Just trying to think how to best do this. While I'm at it, let me just change my settings. So, general, import language, blah, blah, blah. Yep, save very frequently, this, and that. I never know how to do this. All I want it to do is to ask me what I want when I open this thing up. At the moment, it's like automatically... oh, manage plugins. Can I find it and just get rid of it through here? Let's have a look. Binauralizer. It's by noisemakers. Can I disable? Things are grayed out. What does that say? Apply plugin? I can't. Here's what I'm going to do, though. Sorry, noisemakers, but I don't want your plugin no more. Let's get that good and gone. Boom. Let's go back and try and open this one more time. It's not on my opens list, so it really did fall over, didn't it? Documents. I really should set up a shortcut for this spot because I have tipped over FL a few too many times lately. I don't think FL likes it as well if you're playing your beat on loop and you just keep adding things and removing them away, but that's kind of how I jam with it. Project bones backup. Okay, we'll try one more time. Okay, I don't think that's the right program. Project. Okay, fourth. Auto saved at 1930. Right, you do know what time it is now, don't you? It's 21:52. We need something closer to that. What you got for me? Sweet. It's saying that plugin's missing. Good. Let me save this, actually. Let me be smarter about this. And because I've moved my backups, it's now forgotten everywhere else. Put it in Yeah, let's put it in the gems folder. Okay, it's called Untitled. That's a smart idea. And we're back. And all I wanted to do, and I'm going to try and do it with the plugin I was looking for. I just wanted Ozone Imager 2. Just wanted to look at the stereo. I think I want to whap it in a bit more of a reverb as well. Kind of like whatever year was like, I don't know, like 2004, 2008-ish kind of vibe I've got going on with it. Old like iPod classics loaded up full of like albums worth of stuff. Trying to think where this takes me to now. Kind of want a vocoder, and I don't know how to set them up on FL yet. I want to put something like, how's it going, Declan? Cheers for the, yeah, nice words, my man. I kind of want to go like, I don't know how to explain it. Some Kanye beats are like this. And I kind of just want some like something distorted, but like a vocoder. Some like, some, I don't know, just that kind of melody, kind of vibe. Can I make something like that? Essentially, I just need something with a good glide, and then I can cut away at it. Okay, what are you doing? How's that drop down go away? Let's get this down if you ought to. Don't really know too much about the Prophet synth myself to see if we can play anywhere. We've got a better glide. Alright, let's see if we can play some other stuff, shall we? That just sounds worse. That's a little better, actually. Don't even know what's going on. Instant release is what I want. I'm happy with the shape of it. It's more the sound of it. Fine tune. Nah. Nah. may have been easier to play with the 3x oscillator. Let's get a pattern and let's just get that down, and then I can worry about making it fit in there. So we're on the analog synth. I need some tidying, but I think pretty much we're off. Yeah, just timing, right. That's a bit early, isn't it? Like you, go back. Why are you not moving? So bring you here. And then I'm going to take that, give it a clone, wait for that to catch up. That can wait. This one, I'm just going to play an octave higher. Bring that in over here. I hope I've set things to loop up properly here. I don't think I have. Yeah, the bass needs a loop. So some mixing needs doing, obviously. So where's the other one? Go for that. I'm going to put them over here together. Actually, we'll put them in a bus. So both of these are going to have to go through this bus before getting to the mixer, which means I can affect them together. Just give that a name, give it a colour. Not blue. So what I want to do with this. And I know what I want to do, but I don't know how I'm going to get there. But that's pretty much most things when it comes to music and art, I guess. Quite like that. Kind of want to put an octaver on it as well. I don't know if that'll get in the way of the bass, and I don't know what I have in terms of putting an octave on it, but I do have a vocal plugin, which is an interesting little plugin. Basically, you tell it what key you're in, and you put it on a vocal track, and it'll do. It's very alien-y, robot sounding. But it's a free plugin, who cares? And it's great for figuring out harmonies. You can sing a recording track, put this on, hear what the harmony should sound like. See, it's quite cool. It's great to put on synths and stuff. I just don't want to put too much down in that area. There's quite a bit going on now. Switches off, doesn't it, when I do that? There we go. It's almost where I kind of want it to be. This is the closest I've got to trying to get this idea, but I'm not there yet. Right. It's kind of like it's certain. I don't know if it's Kanye does it or some of the producers he works with, like Mike Dean or something. But they have a thing of putting like it's almost like 70s British fuzz distortion and some like what's the word, like auto tune is going on in there and some other stuff, and I can't explain the sound, but it's quite nice. It's kind of like the guitars on Ghost Town, and I can't remember organ in another track now. I'm going a bit blank, but yeah, what I need really is a good distortion pedal or a plugin or something, and I don't really know if any of the stuff I've got right there is going to do the job. But I do have a Native Instrument plugin, another one, which I tried to use once or twice. I'm just going to press save, actually, before NAS. Right, I'll just double click it. That could take a while to load. It may not. It's done something. Right, do we have anything in here? Fuzz. I see the word Red Fuzz Army straight away. What do you give us? Kind of. also very close to where I want it to be. I don't want... That's the sound I want, but then I think possibly it's clashing with... Why can't I have those both on at the same time? Okay, that's happy. Turn off that sampler for the time being. Where's my bass at? Alright, we're gonna move you over here. Play together so I can see why you're clashing. The weird part as well is why this doesn't play. Are you going to play the 808 from here? Very strange. I cannot seem to get that 808 to carry on playing. Once it gets past bar 4, it doesn't want to play. If you got your headphones on, I do apologise. I think you need to push this back just a little bit, give it a bit of reverb maybe. May need to mess with the piano a bit. I'm not there yet. I'm going to lo-fi it just a little bit because I think it's just a little bit too ripe. It's a little too fresh, that this fuzzy distortion beast I'm trying to make. And there's two ways I can try this. Easiest, laziest way, let's whack an RC20 on it. If it wasn't for the digital... Maybe. The other alternative is one of my favorite plugins to mess around with. It also gives things a little bit of motion. It's a Leslie spinner, and I have a free Leslie spinner plugin, the old Spinner Ellie. To make it sound like an old organ a bit. a different one. One more thing, and then I'm going to bow out and we'll just move on. I was hoping the tape cassette would save us. I need some higher end percussion. Maybe another roll of hi-hats or something. Definitely need something like that though. Something in the high end. If not, I think I feel a bit empty to not have something up there. Let's whack that splice bridge back on. Get it tempo locked. Almost. Maybe not so much a hat, but something kind of breakable. See if I can make something. Definitely not those. Pardon me, what? Shaker, no. Drum hits, kicks, rim shots, snares, toms, percussion. No, that's distracting though. What have we got? Another one, the old boom bap. Maybe, maybe not. One way to find out. We'll jump over to drum bus, where we just whack that. So we want half time. this is the wrong sound, at least we've got the pattern right. What is wrong with you, son? Maybe a ride cymbal is what I need. You got a ride or a crash or something? Probably not a crash. I don't know my drums too well, but I think a ride might be better. Not like an EDM ride. So it is a ride we're using right now. Can you do what we want? Needs a bit of chest air. We're in G minor, so I'll whack around halfway there. That knock's a bit annoying, it. Such a small sound file. If I could just get that. That's a bit better. I feel like it just needs a little bit of colour. I'm still not happy with that, but it's gonna help me for now, I think. Alright, what I'm thinking about this 808. Bring this side of the sound just so I don't know what it is. I'm going to clone it because that's what I keep doing with things. This one. I don't think that's properly in tune, you know. That feels better. Benjamin followed the host. Thank you so much, Benjamin. Nice to meet you, my friend. Right, this subbie bass needs a little bit more love. don't use this again much often, but I know probably what I need is a multi-band compressor. Because that bass needs some love, but there's points where... That's better, I think. It's a shame that they're in a key where they're just starting to degrade a bit. Don't need that key bass anymore. It's weird because I always try and use Playbox to give me an idea, but then I always end up making an idea where it doesn't fit in anymore. My problem with it is I press stop and it's still going. I'm going to figure out that, and then hopefully that'll help me then shape it into something that'll fit this track. So where have I put that? Contact. Now this scares me. Because why is it taking me here? And not just back to Playbox. Please don't reset if I press that. I'm scared to press anything now. Alright, let's save. Yes, okay. I'm gonna put save as. Okay, give me a different save window to usual. Right, where did I get it back then? Okay, press library. We're back. Right, let's learn together then. With Playbox, how do we do stuff? So you got this thing here. This is the limiter. Okay, so the limiter can stay the same. That's fine. Reverb. Tail. Is there anything for tail? We got an envelope here. Let's try get rid of. Just drop that. No, so it's nothing to do with the reverb on there. Let's turn everything off. Because everything is literally on. So no, they're still going. So it's not the effects, it is the samples. So I'm not sure what to go to, which sucks because this could be something very powerful right now if I get it right. There's a delay time of 23.2. Changes nothing, so I'll put that back. Shape of speed, that's chord, so I doubt it's under there. If I just check a random sample, there is nothing for tail or release. Mono, root order, chromatic. Pan, octave, undo, redo, volume. Ideally, I just need the tail of the sound, so when the sound stops, that you know, it'll stop. And then if I want to add that back with reverb or delay, I can happily do that. If I just turn all the effects off. That might be the best we can achieve right now. I want to push it in the back a little bit. That feels better. It's one of those little samples. It's actually just that one. That just creeps in around everything else. I want to play with this drum a little bit as well. But where's the compressor I want to use? Is it this one? I did have a plugin for this, for what I wanted. But it's another one of those. Let me press save before I use it. I've just realised I've got more plugins nowadays. Like all of them actually. Yeah. I'm on Windows now, so I shouldn't talk about. I don't know if I should talk about this on stream, but all my plugins. Most people who get into audio and stuff, we ain't making money out of this starting out, or still in it if you're looking at me. But like, you're not spending hundreds of pounds, are you? A lot of people are downloading stuff left, right, and centre. Now all my stuff is free or paid. And they crash more than the pirate stuff I had back when I was a kid. It's like all the pirate stuff I was downloading. It was like, don't download crack software. It's, it could have bugs. It could have viruses. Everything I'm paying for is tripping over. Anyway, rant over. What am I looking for under filters? It's not filters I'm after. I have a I Love New York plugin. Got this free. I think it's the light version. So, New York compression is a style of compression which over compresses like your drums, but then mixes it back into the original signal. I don't know how this plugin works, but parallel compression is what I was after. I don't feel like it's doing anything. Got it on the right track, haven't I? Yeah, it causes my machine. But this is why I haven't used it. I installed it. I think I got it free from Plugin Boutique, and everything fell over. So we've got a bit of technical difficulty tonight. It's not a problem. This is exactly why I saved it beforehand. I'm very thankful I have a computer which loads pretty quick. Although it's not adding it to my... It's not adding that to my jams thingy. Why is that? You best beware, I've told you to save about 3 times tonight. Well, that's a shame. If that is not there, let me have a little look around. I've got too many tools to mess around with this stuff now. What time are we on? So I've got an autosave. But no, because it's that one. So it is there. So why can't you see it? I don't know where it saved it, but apparently it's in a folder. Because my little search program's finding it. Can I drag into FL? I cannot. What is with this program? It's so obscure. So FL can't see it, but Windows can see it. So let's see if Windows will load it into FL. I refuse to back down. I'm actually vibing with this beat a little bit. It's more fun than some of the ideas I've had lately, boom bap wise. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, make my own New York compression, which means I'm gonna need something with a few dials on it so I know what's going on. Well, that already just sounds terrible. Don't want any side chaining. I don't know if I can do it with this VCA. I used to be able to do it fresh out the box with a standard compressor on Logic. Quick attack, slow release. I'm going to give it high ratio. Something like that. And that's it dry. So the difference, here's the drums without. Here's with. So it's adding a bit of thump to it. Still need to fix that ride up. Still feel like things just need a little bit of tying up, but the ideas here, the only other thing I could think of really at this point, we got Splice Bridge, and this is just because I've been doing this a lot lately because I can't rap. And right now, more than ever, I can't sing. So I just kind of like putting a little vocal loop on it, which as well is quite fun because it helps me carve out where vocals will sit. So we're in minor, so might as well just look for anything in a minor key. I'm going to tell it it's G minor. Oh, that doesn't help, does it? It would be easy if I told you I'm in G and you just dynamically work, but that'd be too much now. And that wasn't even a vocal. Let's get a female vocal, and I want a dry vocal because I don't like all the crap a lot of these Splice producers put on their samples. Ah, we are in library. Can we not switch this up? No. Try again then. Instrument, female vocal, dry. Look for EDM, get rid of it. Hopefully this will give us some other stuff. Play. That includes you, Splice. Whenever you're ready. You're in major. E sharp, E, F. Is this in the right key now? Nah. What I'd like to do is if I can just find something, I can cut it up and make it fit.
You're the one I want. You get me high.
I want something like that, really. Can we turn the key thing off? Because it's not helping matters at all.
Lift me up, make me feel like I'm the only one that you
I
love.
don't know if I need R&B.
Lasts forever.
I'd have preferred soul.
Focus on.
I like the vocals where someone's just belting out, like really emotional. Have a little. It's probably one of the first videos I put on TikTok, and first on my YouTube. There's a track I've got with. I try to just use a vocal track, a bass, and a drum. I try to just use minimal and make it stand out. I struggle to make it interesting, but the vocal sample on that, proper soulful. I don't do this new style of women talking to sing. I miss when singers sung music, man.
What happens if we stop?
You and me, I think we're meant to be.
God, these all suck. If I just put in soul.
Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night?
Might work. I want someone more screaming or shouting, but beggars can't be choosers right now. I always feel like I'm working against the clock as well when I'm streaming, because I know I've got to pack up for the night and get some sleep at some point. I need less things to do in the day so I can stream for longer. Right, sampler, where are we at? Whack up old Serato. I've just bought that sample, so drag that in. That's in C minor. We need to get it into G minor, which is 7 semitones up or 5 semitones back. So I'd rather go up.
Why don't you tell me why? Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night? I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night? I can't sleep at
I like the melody and I like the lyric to set over something like this, but it just sounds too soft.
I can't sleep.
I can sleep at night. I can sleep at night. I can sleep at night. Why don't you tell me why I can sleep at night? I can sleep at night without.
and you saved me. Nah, it's too soft. If I had someone to more like belt that, why don't you? I can't even do it myself. My throat is just dead. But like, it's like female singer to belt on this really, and just fill that little bit. But yeah, I've not got as quick through this tonight. I'm just not fully there with things. What we got going on here? Let's get rid of that key bass. Yeah, I can see there's one there as well. We don't need key bass in this no more. But yeah, it's okay for what it is. I was hoping to get a little bit more done, but that's not a problem. You know, I always say it's beat making's like fishing. You just got to turn up to the lake and bring your best gear and a patient mindset. But you can't really choose what fish you're going to jump on that hook. I'm happy with this. I just wanted to do a little bit more for you guys tonight. What I wanted to do is have this come over here twice. And then for that, if I can get onto loop, by the way. So is it this pattern? Yeah, that's not on bar. Okay, so what I want is when it gets round to the second iterant, so when it repeats around again, I want to put a drum on a drop a drum fill in here somewhere. Just shape these so it sounds bigger and things aren't clashing as much. It's halfway there. There's an idea I really love. Gonna layer up the kick and the snare with some other samples just to give them a bit more thump. One thing I did forget to do with this funny little pattern. That bit. Kind of like that. And I want that there. So I'm going to pull that back like a full skin. Do the same on this one. Yeah, it is that one, isn't it? Cool. So when it gets to the end of it. Yeah. So yeah, things just need carving to let each element breathe from. And that could probably do with a bit more tweaking. Still sounds a little too electrical for me in the synthesizer sense, not in the guitar sense. That's okay. I mean, it just needs to hide in the back. That is so close to being where I want it to be. Just need to, yeah, I'm going to add a kick over it just to thump harder. Same with the snare. I think I just need to take a little bit element out of this just to push it back a little. Or maybe if we just look at that EQ, I'll whack one on it otherwise to show you. It's got a nice mid-high range. Kind of like it there. But then the problem is, I think this synth gets in the way. It's all over the place, this boy is. That might help it, I don't know. The other thing we can do, we can try some side chaining. So, you know, side chaining's there for like compressors and stuff. So if the sound of a kick is coming in, it can monitor, the bass channel can monitor it and go, all right, every time the kick hits, the bass is going to duck down in volume, lets the kick breathe through the bass. It doesn't, you know, you can exaggerate it so there's a bit of a gap. Kind of like house music or lo-fi, but you can also use, so side chaining is essentially this is going to react to the behavior of this. So I have a plugin called Soothe, which similar to the dynamic changing, but instead of the whole dynamic, we can set it on just a frequency spectrum. So what I could do is when this is going off, I can make it dip every time the 808 goes boom, 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 on the lower range. So then maybe those two won't mess around so much, and I can bring more of the bass in on this so it doesn't sound like a gnat flying around the room. And other than that, I don't know. I think the moment I get all this just to sit nicely with itself, then we start messing around, make an arrangement out of it, throw an acapella on it or whatever and what have you. But ladies and gentlemen, I am getting to the hour where I need to prepare to get ready for bed, prepare for tomorrow, sort myself out. My FL has disappeared from your screens. Oh, and it's back. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night from here. Thanks so much for you guys jumping back on and spending the evening with me. It's nice to see you, Zyro. Nice to see you too, Declan. Benjamin, nice to meet you. And for anyone who's popped up, I'm sorry I haven't checked the YouTube chat today, so if anyone's popped up on there, apologies. If you want to speak, the best place is probably Twitch, although I'm getting better at paying attention to TikTok. What I'm saying is, if you want to speak, don't do it on YouTube. Because I can't get enough. I don't even have a YouTube chat window on this thing. But yeah, we are on what, Tuesday? If I can get on tomorrow, I will jump on. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see where my head is at, how I'm feeling. Hopefully I'm free of this cold thing I've got going so I can talk a bit louder. But yeah, I'm going to dip because I am circling the drain and I'm going to crash out very shortly. So you guys have a wonderful evening. And yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, come find me on Thursday and we'll play some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and get that a little bit further. But you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care.